this is a team that beat them already, and they think they can use that against the Violets today.
The last time these two teams played, it was a 20-point victory for NYU. And the Violets start off quickly. Miller.
That's what Kayla Chiraklis told me earlier this week. They need to identify the shooter. They need to be better at doing that. That's what they struggled with last time when they went to New York City. And that's a hot start right there for Miller, and that's something the Spartans cannot have.
This is Mills against the defense. Miscommunication between her and McKenna Gross. Spartans come into this game averaging 67 points per game. NYU comes in scoring 80. They average 80 points per game. Their average winning margin is 25 points. They limit opponents to only 55 and they score 80. Ball inside, couple of drop steps off the backboard, and it's good for Bella Pilecchia.
And this Violets team as well, the only team in the UAA that has not allowed 1,000 points this season. Very tough defensively, and the Spartans are going to have to break through that brick wall today.
It's a foul inside. Goes against NYU. Natalie Bruns. It's Natalie's first. This is Miller in the corner, shots short.
She might have gotten hit on that shot too. She wanted a foul and didn't get one.
Spartans with good defense. Shot clock's at 12. Miller with defense along that baseline, and Evie's going to get called for a rare foul. She leads the team with 34 blocks. And she leads the team with those blocks when she was just a low-minute bench player for most of the season. Then she has played so well defensively that Coach Reimer said, you know what, I think we need to start this young lady.
Yeah, and she leads the conference in blocks per game still, 2.3. That time she just got her hand a little bit out too far. It's going to get called for the foul, but as you mentioned, rare for her, great defensive player.
This is Mills, she'll bring it up. NYU off to a quick 6-0 lead. Mills can shoot the three, she will in front of that NYU bench, and she'll knock it down, Isabella Mills. Mills leads the team in shots outside the arc. She's got 36 with that make.
And that's something we're going to see from the Spartans for the first time in a long time here in Cleveland is how are you going to score without Abby Lawrence? Who's going to step up and who's going to create the openings and make the plays? That time Isabella Mills did a great job of doing just that.
This is Gross down the floor. Miller looking for a teammate. 6-3 early on. Shot clock's at 12. Chiraklis kicks it. Shots up in the air, missed short. Evie Miller trying to keep it alive, and she will. They'll say it went off a Violet. Coach Reimer, maybe you heard her. Evie, shoot the ball. She wants Miller at 6 foot to be an offensive threat if she can.
And it's something that Coach Reimer told us this week as well. They want to get off to a faster start. How do you do that? You spread the ball around, get everyone involved on offense.
Chiraklis with the shot. Kayla's going to shoot free throws. Fouls on Walker. That's Jenny's first.
Saw Chiraklis that time going for that left-handed hook shot. She comes from a basketball family. Her father played basketball at Johns Hopkins. She told me she used to play one-on-one with him in their backyard, and he taught her that shot, and it's helped her out here at Case Western Reserve.
Well, she's been outstanding this season. Coach Reimer talked a lot about her at halftime of the men's game. I had an opportunity to have Coach Reimer on at halftime. Long three, shot missed, ball's kept alive, NYU will keep it. Violets with ball movement on the perimeter. Now they go inside. Chiraklis working defensively, but dropping it up and over is Jenny Walker.
This is something the Violets do really well, and they did really well last time they played the Spartans. They had so many different players involved on offense, and that's, once again, it made it harder for the Spartans to identify their shooter.
Good ball movement. Chiraklis inside, and Kayla has 4 points. Nice pass inside by Sarah Mitchell. Top of the key, long three. Nothing but net. Bruns with the 3. She's got 4 points. This is Mitchell out top with Mills. Isabella inside the foul line. Evie Miller will shoot it. Oh, in and out. 11-7.
Strong defense that time from Bruns, and she's all over the floor early. She scored inside, outside, and now on defense too.
Miller almost with a block, but laying it up with the left hand is Bruns. Natalie at 6'1" can match that height of Evie Miller. Bruns has got 6 points. Mitchell and Gross out top. McKenna will pull up. 18-footer, missed it long. Chiraklis almost grabs the rebound. Kayla Chiraklis on the season, 7 rebounds per game. Leads the team in rebounding.
This is a rare miss from that spot from McKenna Gross. That's a shot she liked, but well pressured that time by NYU defensively. Again, we mentioned such a strong defensive team, and Coach Reimer said they'll have to get off to a fast start to match the way they play.
Coach Reimer, you just saw her in the shot, winningest coach in the history of women's basketball here at Case Western Reserve. And going to the line shooting free throws will be Palekia. Bella missed a shot on the drive, but she was fouled. Margaret Terry, the sophomore point guard from Oakland Catholic High School in Pittsburgh, picks up the foul. Palekia, 72% from the foul line this year.
Palekia is another all-around player for this NYU side. She leads the conference as well in steals per game. She had 7 the last time these teams faced each other.
She's got 4 points tonight. Yeah, that conference lead in steals is at 49. So that's nearly 50 steals in 18 games. Spartans down 8. Mitchell, Chiraklis, ball's an air ball. Miller trying to save it. Comes NYU. Mills with good defense out top. Got to defend inside. Fadeaway shot is short. Nice job by Isabella. Comes Terry with the basketball, wearing that 0 on her jersey front. This is Janowski down the floor, laying it up. Shelton, Brooklyn.
And what a finish that time from Brooklyn. Shelton, that pass was a little bit off for her. She managed to change her course and get to the other side of the rim. Beautiful finish on the layup.
Boy, if your first name's Brooklyn and you're playing at NYU, especially now since they play their home games in Brooklyn, you better be a player, right?
Brooklyn Shelton looking like one tonight so far.
Janowski, nice feed inside to Brooklyn Shelton. Spartans will come up with the basketball. Kayla, wide open at 15 feet. Chiraklis makes it. She's got 6 points.
And we've seen her improve every single game. She talked about earlier in the season the team having a little bit of a confidence issue, and it looks like not just her personally, but that confidence in this team has gone up every single game.
Preet Gill has checked in. That's Preet right there, number 1, wearing the Mather College gold, black and white. Preet Gill, outstanding player off the bench for Coach Reimer this year, the sophomore out of Roseville, California. 5 points, 5 rebounds. Terry out top, looking for Mills. Isabella, the fadeaway shot, left it short. Here comes Palekia. Down the floor, it's Janowski. Back to Palekia. Mills inside, they're gonna get Evie. Evie left her feet.
Great display of footwork and agility that time from Palekia inside. She's got the mismatch, Evie Miller, the taller, bigger player on her. She uses that speed to get around her, and as you mentioned, got her off her feet. It's gonna get the foul called every time.
You know, they called it on Sarah Mitchell.
That's surprising. Sarah Mitchell was around the back, so maybe just got a hand in there.
Sarah picks up her first foul. Palekia at the foul line, 2 of 3 in the early minutes of this opening quarter. This season for NYU at 17-1 is no surprise. In the last full basketball season, the 2019-2020 season. The Violets were 21-6. They were 4th in conference play at 10-4, and they made an NCAA tournament bid, and they won their first matchup, lost in the second round. So this group of Violets knows how to win, and they're young. Sophomore, junior, sophomore, and a first-year player in their starting 5. That one's off the glass from a sophomore, Janowski. That's her first bucket. Coach Reimer's seen enough. Her team's down 11 with 3:17 left to play in the first quarter. We'll go to break on this Jordan Janowski layup.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4-Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
Saar Zutshi, our color analyst tonight, as always, on our women's broadcast, a second-year finance major here at Case Western Reserve University from Arizona. Joining me, Ron Jantz. Saar, if you look at this matchup, they've played each other 51 times since 1990. Spartans have won 14 of those games, so it's been a matchup dominated by the Violets of NYU. But in the last 10 games over the last 5 years, it's dead even. 5 wins, 5 losses. So Jennifer Reimer's club has really grown in great ways, and that has shown on the basketball floor. Spartans will have to win tonight to even the season series at 1 game apiece. NYU won, and they won big in early January in Brooklyn, New York. Shot clock's at 12. Spartans in some trouble. This is Mills up top. She looks at that shot clock, wants a screen, will get it. She'll step around it, shoot it, and make it.
That was a confident shot. She called for the screen. She knew exactly what she wanted. She got to the spot, and there was good defense, but sometimes that confidence and that ability of Isabella Mills was just too much for the defense to handle.
Mills does a little bit of everything for her Spartan basketball team. Mary Kate Fahey now in the basketball game for NYU. She's out top with the basketball. Palekia off the glass, and Bella lays it up and lays it in. She's got 7 points. Rutgers Prep was their high school in Randolph, New Jersey.
And this NYU team, a great shooting team, and it's on full display so far, 62% from the field.
Lost dribble, saved by Nia Moore. Top of the key now to Margaret Terry. Good ball movement. Mills will kick it. Open look. Moore has it. She shoots it. Makes it. Nia Moore!
There's that ball movement Ron talked about earlier. It's how you get looks on offense. Again, without Abby Lawrence, who's going to step up and how are you going to find these openings? And that was a beautiful display that time. Nia Moore with the finish.
Foul is on Nia. That's her first. And at the free throw line, shooting 2 will be Mary Kate Fahey. Mary Kate from Arlington Heights, Illinois. First-year player. The liberal studies major is a 90% free throw shooter on the season. So look at Meg Barber in her 4th year at NYU. She is 55-17, leading the Violets. Ball's off Preet Gill. NYU's going to keep it.
It's an extra possession you can't allow as the Spartans. Again, you're already coming in as the underdog. You can't give up extra plays. You need every opportunity you can get. That's sloppy play that time.
Shelton trying to control it inside. Now she'll set a screen outside. Shot missed, and McKenna Gross with the long rebound. Here comes Gross with the basketball. Phil in the middle, looking right. Terry, the other point guard. Try to get it into Gill. Ball's on the floor. NYU will come up with it. Wrestling and grabbing is Jenny Walker. Comes NYU. shot and up and good by Brooklyn Shelton. Brooklyn with 5.
Once again, NYU displaying their own sets on offense, finding the perfect spots. That's a beautiful shot right there from Terry.
Margaret Terry with her first basket. 8-point game, 40 seconds left opening half. Erica Miller looking for a screen, she'll get it. Steps up, 16-footer, missed it. Here comes Sarah Mitchell with a rebound. Margaret Terry, left wing, inside, Chirakless, shot block. Nice defense by Walker, Jenny Walker. Mills back in, Sarah Mitchell will take a seat. Isabella Mills checks back in with 5 points, including a 3-point shot. Margaret Terry controls it out top. Points to Chirakless to set that double screen. Kayla, ball fake, looking left. Nice drop step, soft shot. Boy, beautiful. Kayla Chirakless has got 8.
Yeah, and she fooled him that time. She usually drives inside, finishes with a left hand. This time showing off a little bit of skill going the other way. Beautiful way to end the quarter for the Spartans.
On a 5-0 run, Saar Zutshi. And the Spartans down just 6 after 1 quarter. We'll be back.
Intercontinental Suites has been transformed into much more than a hotel. It is a center of wellness and tranquility, featuring renovated suites, an expanded fitness center, and pure rooms for guests requiring the most allergen-resistant rooms on the market. C2, our Mediterranean-style restaurant and bar, accentuates the ambiance of relaxation and rejuvenation. Chef Omar Jones has designed a menu full of fresh, locally grown herbs and vegetables, along with a flavorful cuisine inspired by the beneficial Mediterranean diet. Call the Intercontinental today at 216-707-4300 or visit us at hotelsclevelandclinic.com or on Facebook.
I had Coach Reimer, like I said, on halftime of the men's game, and one of the things that we were talking about is how that extremely difficult pre-conference, non-conference season schedule that those young women right there played has really prepared them for the challenges that they faced in the University Athletic Association, the challenges of, taking on some of the top teams in the country like NYU. Well, guess what? They already did that coming into conference play. They played John Carroll, ranked 8th, Baldwin Wallace, ranked 10th, Marietta, ranked 27th, Albion, ranked 29th, NYU twice, ranked 9th. All of those teams on the schedule. That's playing a tough schedule.
Yeah, and Coach Reimer told me, especially with this young roster, it helps them develop and learn how to win. Not only, you have some tough losses here and there, but you see how other teams have progressed and have found ways to win, and they can take from that, they can learn from that, and bring it into their own program.
Spartans down 6. They're on a mini 5-0 run right now. Mills drew the defense. Chirakless with that soft shot. This one missed left. And NYU will have a chance to stop the Spartan streak. Perimeter ball movement. Preet Gill in defense inside and travel. Natalie Bruns called for the walk. Boy, credit McKenna Gross doubling down on defense on that block. I think McKenna created that walk.
Yeah, and she did it by just her body positioning. She knew there was a wing player out there looking for a kick, and McKenna Gross did well to stand right in between them, forcing Bruns to try and make a decision. She was unable to, and that's what leads to the turnover.
This is Chirakless with a strong spin. Shot was blocked. Spartans will keep it. But great defense inside by Natalie Bruns. Bruns, 6'1", second-year player. 10 points, 7 rebounds per game this year. She's got 26 blocks in 18 games. She's got a couple tonight. She's got at least 2. This is Gross against Bruns. Mills will catch and shoot. Missed it left. NYU looking to run. Bruns, good crossover. Beautiful crossover by the 6'1" post player. Natalie's got 8.
She's 3 of 4 from the field. 2 blocks, as you mentioned, Ron, and she has a 3-point shot. They can't stop her right now. She's doing it from all over.
Trackless will shoot free throws. Fouls in NYU, blocking foul on Brooklyn Shelton. That's Brooklyn's first.
If there's any player on this Spartans team you don't want to send to the line, it's Kayla Chirakless, 85% free throw shooter. And she's hot right now in terms of scoring. At her 9th of the day.
East Chapel Hill High School in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Chirakless 4 free throws, 10 points. 6-point game. Working it inside to Bronze, almost lost it. Palecchio with it. Janowski will hold it. Gets a screen, splits the defense. Palecchia looking for a teammate. She'll shoot it herself, in and out. Chirakless clears it, and here comes Margaret Terry. Preet Gill kicks out of a double team, good ball movement. Gross will shoot the long 3. NYU quickly down the floor. Miller, long 3, way out there, missed long, and Mills got it stolen in the backcourt. Shot missed, rebound from Palecchia, and up and good.
And if you're the Spartans right now, Ron, you need what's called a momentum play, a momentum shifter. You had a 5-0 run at the end of the first quarter. Now you've let the lead get a little bit bigger. And they've struggled on offense so far to really get in a consistent rhythm. They need a big play right now.
Gross is going to shoot it. That would have been nice. Palecchia with the rebound. Eyes up. In the middle on the block. Ball's loose and knocked out of bounds. Goes off of Brooklyn Shelton. Couple of NYU subs in. We've got Bianca Notriani from San Diego. She's a senior 6-footer, and Mary Kate Fahey back in the basketball game. Fahey in with 1 free throw. It's Preet Gill, she'll take a seat. Evie Miller checks back in for Gill. And also now on the floor for the Spartans, Lucy Vanderbeck. Vanderbeck from Charlotte, North Carolina. She's a first-year player. Gross with a screen from Miller. McKenna from the foul line, missed it.
An uncharacteristic night for McKenna Gross. She struggled shooting. She's 0 of 4 so far.
Oh, she had a big afternoon on Sunday in St. Louis a week ago. Fouls on Miller, that's Evie's second.
NYU trying to match Evie Miller inside with some size. They have no Triani right now. We saw Bruns earlier, 6'1". That's challenging the 6-footer Evie Miller. And so far, NYU's winning that battle inside.
This is Margaret Terry. Spartans down 9. Boy, that's a pass in the backcourt that Margaret would like to have back.
Spartans have to be a little bit more careful with the ball. Last time against this Violets team, they turned the ball over 19 times. But that's not a recipe for success, and they've done it 6 times today, and nearly another one right there.
Case Western averaging 16 turnovers per game, which isn't astronomical, but you'd certainly like to have it down like at the 11 mark. That's Mills, shot partially blocked, and the shot clock goes off.
And Ron, that's something that comes with experience as well. And again, in my conversation with Kayla Chirakless this week, she talked about the team gelling together and building trust as the season goes on. And again, with a lot of young players, a lot of first-year players didn't play together last year due to the pandemic. And they've really struggled in that department. And once they kind of figure that out, that turnover number will go down and the points will start to come.
Jordan Janowski makes it, smiles at her bench, leads back to 11. That equals the largest lead of this opening half. Comes NYU with it. This is Fahey. Shot missed. Gross will control it. Spartans spreading the floor, looking for a cutter to the basket. Margaret Terry's going to dribble it that way, kicks it. Vanderbeck missed. Miller facing a triple team for that rebound. Evie got it, then they tied her up. And NYU's going to get the basketball back.
And Evie Miller had 3 players around her going for that rebound as well, and she just won with her size advantage. Again, 6 foot, long arms, long wingspan. Just turned inside, and that's where the NYU players were. That's what led to the tie-up.
Palekia out top. This is Janowski. And Jordan with her 3rd basket. She's got 6.
That's too easy for Janowski. The Spartans have to do a better job containing those cutters and stopping those runs inside.
Boy, beautiful feed by Vanderbeck inside to Mills. Spartans will get another look at it, but just a nice recognition by Lucy Vanderbeck that time.
Yeah, it looks
There's
like
Evie
that's
Miller.
the right call. It went off of Violet there.
This is Vanderbeck with the basketball. First-year player out of Ardrey-Kell High School. Plenty of time. Shot clock's at 12. Mills to the cutter. Shot up and missed by Mitchell. Tie up in the backcourt. And the Spartans are going to, well, nope, not a tie up, but a foul. Foul's on Evie. That's her 3rd foul.
Yeah, and we'll see her step off for Chiraklus right now. It's probably going to lead to Preet Gill getting some more time as this game goes on. That's a dangerous situation. Evie Miller likes to go for those blocks. She's a really aggressive player. She likes to go up for those rebounds, but sometimes need to control it a little bit better.
Janowski, step back. 18-footer is good. Jordan's feeling it. She's got 8. Coach Reimer wants a timeout. We'll take one too. Spartans down 15.
Have you heard the news that Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4-Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards? Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
You know, if you're NYU, you're looking at this game and you're up 15. And you're up 15 with one of your top scorers, Erica Miller, with only 1 basket, and none of them, that 1 basket is not a 3. And Miller's got 53s on the season this year, leading the team, and she's yet to score from outside the arc and has scored only once, but her team's up 15, so it doesn't matter. NYU, Saar, every one of their starters averages in double figures.
Yeah, it's really exceptional stat. Again, we mentioned in the pregame, 80 points a game. It's a tough offense to stop. They have so many players, so many bench players too, who can score all over the floor. And that's why they're number 9 in the country, Ron.
Block inside by Chiraklus. Nice job by Kayla working defensively against Shelton.
And it's a good job by NYU once again finding the opening. Time just better play on defense by Chiraklus.
Mills and Chiraklus with a steal. Isabella with the basketball. She's going to shoot free throws. Credit her strength and ability to recognize an opportunity. And Isabella's going to shoot 2 free throws.
We mentioned Pilecki on the other side first in the conference in steals per game. Guess who number 2 is? Isabella Mills. She's done it all over the floor once again. Defensively has been a great player all season and has continued to be that tonight for the Spartans.
Mills with 49 steals coming into this basketball game. Major of communication science, makes both free throws. She's got 7. Janowski with the basketball. She decides to shoot it. Left it short. Shelton kept it alive. NYU with another look. Their top three-point shooter knocks one down. Erica Miller, I had mentioned just moments ago, was without a three tonight. That's 51 on the season for her. Terry, Chirakless, Kayla, looking, dribbling, spinning, shooting, scoring.
Last time Chirakless was in that spot, what did she do? She turned the other way inside, finished with her right hand, showing she can do it on both sides. That's tough to stop.
Well, that ball movement set up that shot. That was a beautiful shot. Natalie Pence. The passing to set that up, though, was something to watch.
And Pence, another young player on this NYU team, a freshman from Mount Kisco, New York. Again, showing that NYU has depth and they have players on every position as well.
Sub in for NYU, number 32. Dalia Mirando Montero. Dalia from Geneva, Switzerland. Sophomore point guard. This is Chirakless working off the glass. Dalia with the rebound. Browns with it, strong to the basket. Chirakless with some good defense. Here comes Margaret Terry.
Looked like two identical plays that time. Bruns getting in the face of Chirakless and Chirakless returning the favor on the other side.
Yeah, it's a good matchup, right, Saar?
Yeah, great defense and great offensive players, both of them are. That's going to be interesting to watch as the rest of the game unfolds.
Mills will shoot the three, left it short, and it goes off. I don't know if it went off Kayla or they'll say it just went off of Isabella Mills on the shot. NYU will have it.
Yeah, it looked like that one may have hit the leg of Chirakless as she was coming in. The rebound fell a little shorter than it looked like she expected.
Get open! Pop you!
Little dribble fake, splits a double team, layup missed. Chirakless with a rebound. How many rebounds Kayla have right now?
That was Chirakless' fourth rebound. She's fought for a lot more and certainly set up some more.
Averaging 7 on the season. Second-year player, but this is her first year of college basketball. Almost everyone in the UAA missed the season a year ago. Gross is going to shoot 3 free throws. McKenna got fouled out top.
Yeah, it looked like just on the follow-through, couldn't really see it in that shot, but Dalia Miranda Montero just got a little bit too far forward and kind of bumped her, kind of like a body check that time. That's going to send Gross to the line.
McKenna Gross done a great job in her third year as the lead point guard for this Spartan basketball team. She had a lot of guts as a freshman. She was not afraid of any situation. Played in all 25 games off the bench that year for Coach Reimer.
And that her first point of the night. She's struggled shooting so far today. And again, it's a rare sight to see from McKenna Gross, an experienced player.
So 2 of 3. Spartans down 12. The lead was as large as 17 just moments ago. Check that, Spartans down 13. Good defense on the block. NYU forced back outside. Fadeaway, left baseline, shot missed. Kayla fighting for the rebound. NYU will pick it up. They'll miss their second attempt. Third one's up, won't go. Somebody shooting free throws. I think it's going to be Bruns. Nope, Jenny Walker.
But the difference with that possession, NYU tried to continue to spread that ball around, pass it all the way around the arc and find their player inside, but the Spartans seemed to take it away. They worked inside once. We saw Sarah Mitchell come over with the trap, force him to kick it out, go to the other side. Lucy Vanderbeck's right there. So the Spartans have picked it up a little bit. They figured it out defensively, and we'll see if that continues as the game goes on. See if they figured out a strategy that can slow down this offense.
Preet Gill with the rebound. Almost a steal on the backcourt. Gross will control it. McKenna going to take it all the way. Try to get it off to Chiraklus, and ball's on the floor, and so are bodies, and going to sort this out.
I think we might have a foul coming against NYU. I think they may have gotten Walker for a push that time on the
It's fouls on Jenny
rebound.
Walker, you're right.
Yeah, I think she got Kayla Chiraklus in the back, perhaps, as they were fighting for that ball that time.
Vanderbeek, strong reverse layup. Just rolled out. Boy, it was beauty. Palekia down the floor to Janowski.
There's that shot from Vanderbeek. It was a really nice look for her. Just a little too short on it. On the other side, Janowski playing with energy. That's a great way to pick up that foul, get to the line.
2 fouls on Preet Gill. Jordan Janowski will look for her 10th point with this second free throw. She's matched her season average. NYU in a press. Gross dribbles out of a double team, met at half court. Preet Gill picks up the loose ball, and Preet Gill lays it off the backboard. She's got 2.
Heads up play by Gill. Ball got away from Gross that time. Right place, right time.
Janowski just chucked it at the buzzer. And it's a 45-31 NYU lead as both teams go to their locker room at halftime. Matt Howerton, the assistant women's basketball coach here at Case Western Reserve, will walk over after he gets the stat sheet. And he'll chat with me at halftime before he heads into the locker room. It was 25-19 NYU. It was 25-19 NYU after a quarter. So the Spartans held the Violets to 20 points in that second quarter, but they're still facing a 14-point deficit. Matt Howerton is joining us. And so, Matt, it's kind of an evil mix. You're facing the number 9 team in the country, 17 wins in 18 games, and you're doing it with a team that just recently lost your top scorer.
Yep. You know, it's hasn't been the most perfect half, let's just say that. We started off slow. We came back, end of the first quarter, and then, you know, they took their run, and we kind of just been trying to plug holes a little bit. I kind of consider it almost like whack-a-mole. You fix one thing, something pops up, so instead of just being consistent, it's kind of trying to fix things on the fly right now.
And the tough thing, speaking of a whack-a-mole, you know, many options to whack, all 5 of their starters average in double figures.
Yeah.
It's not like you can say, hey, if we can shut down Howerton, you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. No, they're just, that's why they're the number 9th ranked team in the country. They're a very talented team, and right now they're just setting the tempo. They're killing us right now on the boards. They're getting a lot of second chance points, and our transition defense needs to get a little bit better because they're just beating us up down the floor, and we look pretty gassed right now. So
Matt, how do you approach the second half? Win a couple of minutes here, just look at it in small segments?
Yeah, kind of how I see it. Well, we've always told them, take it one possession at a time, and we've seen that in the past games where we're down by a certain margin, but we just keep chipping away, and we just keep chipping away one possession at a time, and hopefully we could win the first 5 minutes and see where we're at.
Matt Howerton, thanks for joining us. As
Thank you.
always, Matt,
Pleasure.
the assistant women's coach here at Case Western Reserve University.